Aloha, Candace here, and I am down to the wire with packing my stuff to go to the farm, moving out of this house. And just in case you don't know about my channel, I am a vlogger. I share my ups and downs from the past and what I'm going through currently to help others get through similar situations or understand what other loved ones or friends might be going through that are going through something like I have or am going through. So anyway, check out my intro to my channel video to understand more what you can get from my channel. So today's video is just a quick update on where I'm at with my moving process. So things have changed again. I have realized that my priorities are right now to get moved out, start working and living on the farm, get used to that, see if I really like it. I'm pretty sure I am from all the research that I've done, but you never know. So I'm going to give it 2 weeks, and then I'm going to decide about the other parts of my life. So buying a truck, selling my car, buying a truck, buying a tiny house on wheels. That's all going to wait for at least 2 weeks, because trying to do that all at once was just too much. And I know why it seemed like it was doable before, but now I'm like, what was I thinking? So anyway, wanted to share with you a little bit here. So let me flip this around to show you. This is my plan. I'm fitting as much as I can into this big blue bin, because that will be my clothes, my toiletries, my daily living stuff like vitamins or whatever I think I would need to live in a room on the farm. They are providing towels, bed sheets. They have a bed, so I'm not going to need this stuff. So I'm going to sell as much as I can through a consignment store that's just in my neighborhood. And so you can see here that I've kind of emptied everything. This is my bathroom. These are bins that I'm going to put in the big blue bin. Those are my toiletry things, so that way I have something to put my toiletries in case they don't have anything. This is almost empty, so like that chair, I'm going to consign that as well. This filing cabinet, it's got personal papers in there, so I can't consign that. I can consign the cabinet, but I need the cabinet to put the papers in. I need to go through the papers. I really would like to just throw them all away, but something in me tells me, like, no, you shouldn't do that. You need to really go through it and make sure you have everything you need out of it before you throw it away. Probably 90% can be thrown away. So anyway, some of this furniture is staying with the house, and some of it I'm going to be consigning. And I was going to have a friend help me with rinsing the dishes and loading the dishwasher, but ran out of time. So hopefully my friend that's going to come this afternoon can help me with that. My fridge is practically bare. Well, it doesn't look real bare, but you can actually see the wall now. So so between now and Tuesday, going to be doing a lot of I don't know what you want to call it. Not a lot of eating, but just, trying to eat as much as I can of that food and give it away. And here you can see I got a big mess going on here. Just sorting out, like, what I want to take and then what I can sell. And then, I don't know, I've got a lot of things that are, like, opened, but they're still good, but I can't take them with me. So that's where I get really, what do you call it? It's hard for me to think, it's hard for me to make a decision. So that's when it's like kind of helpful to have another person there and say, well, okay, why would you need that? Why don't you, I hate throwing things away. That's my problem. I don't know why. It's like there's something like, for instance, there's like medicines that I took in the past, but I'm not taking them anymore. I don't plan on taking them anymore. So I want to throw them away, but then I feel bad throwing them away, you know, because I want to be environmentally friendly and I don't know. You know, and then I think of the money, you know, I don't know. Anyway, if you deal with that kind of thing, then let me know, and let me know how you deal with it. Although I don't know, I haven't looked at comments in days. I am truly sorry about that. Oh, sorry, the lighting really sucks here. There we go, that's better. Anyway, behind me you can see the pantry. I'm trying to eat, you know, this stuff and not buying any more food, but I'm realizing I'm probably gonna have to just donate it to my church pantry. Let's see, what else do I want to let you know? Oh, my backup plan is another farm that is in the northern part of Arizona. So they told me I could go there starting in June. And they're a little bit cooler than the other one that I'm planning to go to that's an hour away from Phoenix. So, so I'm glad I got a good feel from that farm. I went there with a friend of mine, and she felt good about it too. So, and there I'll be able to have a tiny house or a trailer because they have room for me. However, the one that I'm going to first will not have room for a tiny house or trailer. So, but I'm hoping I'll like it there and not need it, and then I can save that money for down the line when, you know, my situation changes. So, and about that, I know a friend of mine was concerned that, you know, oh, if you have that money in your account, you're going to end up spending it, and then when you need it, it's not going to be there. So you better buy a house with it now. And I was like, well, really just don't want to buy a house just for the sake of buying a house and not really wanting it. So what I'm planning on doing is to put the money into, like, I don't know, a 6-month, 12-month CD money market type thing. So that way it at least can maybe, I don't know what the percentage rate is now, but I know it used to be like 1%, which is like pitiful. But I'm going to be meeting with a money coach through my credit union, which is awesome. I have Arrowhead Credit Union, in case you're wondering. So far, they've been awesome. They're so much better than Chase Bank. I had a very bad experience with Chase Bank, so I would never recommend them. I gave them several chances, and no, I will never go back to them again. Anyway, so this credit union has a money coach that will meet with me as often as I want, and so that's what I'm going to be doing to stay on track with my money situation. I wish I had known about him when my husband first passed away, because that would have been really helpful. Although I did have friends that, you know, tried to help me, but I don't know. I think I just wasn't ready at the time. Too much going on. Let's see what else. That's all I can think of right now, but I know that there were other things on my mind. In terms of like the storage unit. So I've decided, since I'm not going to get the truck right now, because I wanted to get the truck in order so I could haul my stuff to a storage unit close to where I'm going to be staying. But since I'm not getting the truck, then I'm looking to store my stuff here temporarily for at least a month. So just one that's like close by, like within my neighborhood. So that way, my realtor, who's so nice, he's such a nice guy, he offered to haul my stuff over to the storage unit and help me load it in there with some of his friends, I guess. But I'm going to try to bring stuff to the consignment store as much as possible, because if I can sell it and have the money, then I know that in the future, if I need to buy furniture or whatever it is, then I'll have the money. And like I said, if I separate it from my regular checking account, then I won't see it when I'm going into my checking account, you know. So So yeah, that's the deal. I figure give me a month to figure out what I'm doing, and then I can buy a truck, and then if I want to, I can get that stuff from here and bring it to a storage unit closer to where I'm staying if I want to, so that way I can sort through the papers and whatnot and whittle it down to a more manageable thing. Or if I end up deciding to do the tiny house, then I'll just leave the stuff in the storage unit until the tiny house is ready, and then get it and then move the stuff into the tiny house. So that's what makes sense to me right now, but that might change. So if you'd like to share your opinion, feel free to do so. Just make sure you do it in a kind and loving way, a way that you would like to be spoken to. So I think that's it for now. And I will do my best. Oh, the other thing that I'm involved in is I mentioned the Good Friday play, or actually it's called The Living Last Supper. So we had our rehearsal last night. It went pretty well. Tonight is our first performance, which is a dress rehearsal, but we're allowing the public to watch. And then Friday is the final one. So, I mean, really, they're both live public performances, so we need to do good in both. But anyway, so I feel good about that. I'm also the digital ministry leader, and so I set up all the equipment, the camera and the computer for that, and so that went pretty well after I kind of got my bearings. Because yeah, I was like, I'm pulled like into like 3 directions right now at least. So I feel good about that. And so once that's over on Friday, then I don't have to worry about that anymore. And then Saturday will be just finishing up stuff. I'm hoping that the consignment store can pick up stuff then, and then I can bring stuff to the storage unit. And then Sunday will be my day of rest and enjoy celebrating Easter with my church family. And then Monday will just be tying up loose ends. And then Tuesday morning, I'll be signing the papers and cleaning up. And then hopefully I get the money by that afternoon and be able to deposit the money, and then I'll be going the next morning. So that's the plan for now. So I appreciate your thoughts and your prayers, and please let me know how I can pray for you, because we need to be here for each other while we're on earth. And throughout this whole process, I've been reminding myself that not to get anxious and worried about anything, because ultimately I'm going to end up in heaven one way or another. So all this will be behind me one day, and so I just need to do the best I can each day. And so that's why I want to share this with you, to encourage you to remember that in whatever you are doing. And if you are worried about me, because I know some friends have said that, just remember that I'm in God's hands, you're in God's hands. And I have just been praying when I get overwhelmed, get tired, and just take a moment to just breathe and quiet my mind and stop thinking and just enjoy the silence for at least a minute. And then kind of get in tune with my body and with God, and say, okay, what is it that I need to do right now? Do I need to take a break? Do I need to eat? Do I need to talk to someone? Or do I just need to get back to work and, you know, pack or make arrangements or whatever. So, you know, I think taking that time to assess is very important. So, mahalo for watching, and I look forward to seeing your comments once I really need to make time to do that. So I apologize. Because I know that it does help me to see your positive comments. So I really should do that when I'm reflecting at the end of the day and doing my journaling. So I will see you in the next video.